Coming up this week on Ralph and Vicki's Archer's Choice.
What just happened?
All of a sudden, I hear Kinley say, "You can shoot now," at 8 yards, I think it was.
Again, Table Mountain. Gotta love this place.
The wind was howling. I felt like I was holding a sail.
You mentioned that the cows were leaving.
They're not leaving.
We had a mule deer within a few feet of us.
That is a successful hunt right there.
Hey, this week we are still in Wyoming with Scott, Angie,
Table Mountain Outfitters, and of course, Kinley.
Kinley. She's actually RJ's guide.
Yes.
So here's the bottom line: is Vicki had a great hunt with Case, and we had to put Case on Vicki's hunt just because of those slippers.
I think those deserve to be in a trash bin.
Yeah. Let's try to get rid of them.
I will.
Okay. All right. I'm leaving that up to you. You know, but this week we're having a whole bunch of fun, a lot of action, and what's crazy is, well, it sort of takes a turn.
Yeah, we had a unique hunt.
Yeah, which things just, well, I guess when you got to do what you got to do, and RJ sure did it. Hey, I'm Ralph.
And I'm RJ, and can I do it this week?
You can, go on.
Welcome to the Archer's Choice. Did I nail it?
You nailed it.
Yes.
I'm out of here.
It's day one of the hunt for RJ at Table Mountain Outfitters, and anticipation is running high as he hopes to harvest his first pronghorn.
We just got in the blind, and we got a pretty good feeling for this morning. We're all set up now, ready to knock one down. We got the orange flag prepared right after we shoot, so Kinley can come get us. Hopefully we're out of here by 9 o'clock. You say so? Does that sound good, Brent? Let's do it.
You know, this was one of the days that I wish I definitely had a mule deer tag, because we had mule deer. We had antelope come on in later, but we had a ton of mule deer. You know, as the closer and closer they get, the more I want a tag for a mule deer, because I've never been this close to a mule deer, let alone a nice buck like these all are.
We just had a few nice mule deer come in, a lot of bucks. They must have just followed this valley up. We didn't see them. They came over this hill right at like 70 yards. That was cool. That was very cool. It's not what we're hunting, but I would gladly take that. That was awesome.
After a close call on day one, day two proved successful as Vicki made a great shot at a nice Wyoming pronghorn.
He's not gonna go anywhere.
Oh, yes. Oh, what a beautiful animal. Table Mountain Outfitters, Scott and Angie Denny. TJ is our guide this morning, and it all came to within an hour of the blind this morning.
Well, we had a break, believe it or not. Vicki shot her antelope. TJ came and got it quick. So we brought it back to the cooler. It's actually hanging up, cooling down, and it's my turn. Yes, that's right. So I got my True Glow release. I got my Hoyt bow, and we're going back to the same spot. And it's a beautiful day. Well, we just got our spy points all set up. We got them set up on video. TJ is running off the cattle, and hopefully they stay out. We're back in the same blind that Vicki and I were in this morning, that she shot her antelope. Again, Table Mountain. Gotta love this place.
Temperatures are heating up at Table Mountain Outfitters, and so is the activity around the water holes. Just not the kind the crew was hoping for.
It's warm. We're hopefully gonna get more activity coming in here. I don't like you guys at all. Just letting you know that. Go away. Burger King, McDonald's. Again, we had an issue with the cattle, but I tried to use some strong mental vibes, and I kept saying like Wendy's, ribeyes. Yeah, flank steak. Yep. To maybe just let them understand that if they don't leave, that's what they're gonna become. Yeah, it didn't work. My sunglasses because the sun's so bright. We've spotted a buck earlier, way out on the sage, right past the sage, standing looking that way. Finally had the cows move out a little bit, and I could see another buck bedded down, looking that way. Now the buck that's way out in the sage is looking back that way. You know, a lot of times when you're antelope hunting, really when you're any type of hunting out in this open prairies, those animals will tell you where to focus on. We also just had a doe, a yearling, another doe, and a buck up on this ridge. We had the doe and yearling come drinking. We were thinking everything else is going to follow. They're not ready yet. They weren't that thirsty.
You mentioned that the cows were leaving.
They're not leaving. I should say they're getting closer again.
Ralph is not the only one seeing lots of action today. It's day 2 of the hunt for RJ, and there is a lot of activity around his blind.
So I thought I got close to some mule deer yesterday, but the ball game changed today. We had a mule deer within a few feet of us. This was absolutely amazing, and I can't explain how beautiful these animals are to me.
As the temperatures rise throughout the day, a familiar sight can be seen. A small herd of cattle decided it was time for a drink and pushed off the few antelope that have gathered around the waterhole. At the heart of Table Mountain Outfitters is a working cattle ranch. The cows are king, and all the animals on the prairie know it. As the cattle finish up their afternoon drink, a nice group of antelope moves into position around the waterhole. Even though the cattle have moved on, something has these antelope acting more nervous than usual.
Well, we just had 5 bucks and a few doe and a fawn antelope come in, and 4 of the bucks kind of went off one way, and 1 buck, 1 doe, and 1 little fawn kind of came in, but we almost got a shot, unfortunately. That little fawn was under the buck, so I didn't get a chance. I didn't want to shoot over it or have any issues there. And right after that, unfortunately, they took off. So hopefully they come back around and give me another chance, but we'll see.
You know, Vicki and I have been hunting with Scott and Angie for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, years.
I want to say my first antelope with Scott and Angie, it's probably at least 10 years. It's got to be about 10 years now.
Wow. And what's crazy is every year the hunting is as good or better.
Right, and not only antelope, but we've hunted mule deer with them too.
And they've got phenomenal elk hunting, superior bear hunting, cat hunting. I mean, they've got it all. And to tell you that, you know, if you're looking for a place to go, be treated like family and want to return because you are almost family, it's the place to be.
All right, let's get him back so we can get, what do you think? Sausage is best?
Sure. I like sausage.
I like sausage. I was thinking like sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we'll eat lots of sticks.
The hot jalapeno cheese sticks.
Yes. Yeah. All right, perfect.
It's the afternoon of day 2 here at Table Mountain Outfitters, and even though there are still cattle around the waterhole, a nice antelope buck just popped up and surprised Ralph.
spotted another buck bedded down over there. Another buck over there. And I looked, and just a nice pronghorn, nice buck come up, and he's drinking at 21 yards. He was right there.
He's a good animal.
Yeah, he's a nice animal, but I mean,
He's bigger than mine.
is he?
Yeah.
Well, that's all that matters. Let me just put a hat on. Let me do something so it's, look at me.
We tag teamed it again.
Yeah, same day.
Team animal. Yeah. Here we go. If I fall, I'm gonna fall. You're gonna have to catch me.
I'll catch you.
Catch me if I fall.
Yeah.
I shot my antelope less than an hour of us getting in this blind this morning. And then we went back, took care of my antelope, got him in the cooler, grabbed your boat,
Yep.
headed back out here.
My new white Torex. And it just, well, it did its job.
We've got antelope footage of my buck coming all the way in from a mile away.
Yep.
Ralph's is like, oh, hi, we're here at the waterhole. Bang.
Yeah, I'm used to it. So, they popped up over this hill, like no time whatsoever to get prepared. So you literally have to be prepared all the time. Oh, he's right there. Holy cow, look at that. Another beautiful antelope. We just shot this antelope right here in Wyoming with my FMJ, and he didn't even go 50 yards. But what I want to do is I want to get a couple nice pictures to pay respect and homage to the animal. But more than anything is I want to hurry up and get him gutted. We got to get him cooled down. You could see we're in the middle of the heat. We were sitting in a ground blind, so we had the temperatures a little bit cooler, so it was a little bit easier on us. But the bottom line here is take care of this animal. Take care of the meat as quick as possible. I'm going to drag him out of the sand. Because if you put your hand on this sand, it's also going to radiate a lot more heat. We're going to try to get him up just in the cooler part of the grass, even in some possible shade. Get him gutted and follow the laws, because a lot of places you've got to leave the sex on the hide. So what we're going to do is we're going to gut him, get him all taken care of, and get him back to camp, chill him out in the cooler, and then he's going home.
This makes 2 nice Wyoming pronghorns for the freezer. Now, it's RJ's turn to harvest a mature antelope.
This is day 3. Everybody else is tagged out. We have a few cows out in front of us, if you can't tell. And hopefully this will be the day. Everybody else is just back at camp. They gotta sleep in, relax. Then we're out here. We're ready to get something down hopefully today. Today's our last day, so gotta make it work. It's windy today though too, so it'll be interesting.
You know, I tagged out yesterday. Ralph tagged out yesterday. Case tagged out yesterday. RJ is sitting in a ground blind with Brandon trying to tag out. However, Ralph and I got up to say good luck to RJ before he left at like 5:30. Look what Case is doing. By the way, it's 5 to 8. By the way, the room's a mess. Wakey, wakey! Is this what you do? Is this what happens? You tag out and you think you can sleep all day? It's noon.
What?
It's noon.
Is it?
It's time to wake up. What the heck are you doing?
Your partner is out hunting.
We got up at 5:30 to say good luck to him.
I woke up, didn't I, Chad?
For half a second.
You went, I go back to sleep.
Good morning.
Good morning. 7:55. Get out of here. I'm like, dang, I'm knocked out.
So our morning was extremely slow. We didn't have much activity going on, and come about noon, Kinley comes in and abruptly tells us that we're gonna get going. We're gonna go spot and stalk. This is our last afternoon, and we're gonna make something happen, and that's what we did.
You know, I think first and foremost, you got to remember that antelope live on one of their main senses, and that is eyesight. These babies got like an 8-power set of optics, and they see movement and they can see from a long distance away. You've got to understand using, if you're spotting and stalking, using the terrain.
They're just right up over this bank here,
Right.
and they're kind of moving this way. And
So hopefully make it work.
Hopefully we'll make it work. They should be about 30, 35 yards when we get up there. We'll just try and get to this cut here, and we'll get to the top, and we'll just have you hop right up and draw right away. That way, wherever they're at, you're set and ready. And then we'll just kind of see how they go, and we'll go from there. So
let's do it.
Ready? Okay.
I'm excited.
Okay, they're just right over the bank here. So we'll just get your arrow out and ready to go. We'll get it knocked.
How far are they? We're here.
They're where they're at right now, they're about 30 yards. Okay.
It's good with me.
All right, sounds good to me too. Ready?
I think so.
Nice and easy.
Let me draw back right here.
Go ahead and draw.
The wind was howling. I felt like I was holding a sail. But I had pretty high hopes that my Hoyt would do its job. There was so much wind, there was so much going on. This antelope's at 30 yards. I'm watching it, it's getting closer. It's at 20, it's at 15, it's at 10, it's under 10. I was freaking out and I didn't know what to do. I've been holding my bow back for a little bit, so I start shaking. My adrenaline's rushing, so I was shaking there too.
He's at 10 yards. Stay with him.
And all of a sudden I hear Kenley say, "You can shoot now," at 8 yards, I think it was.
Drilling. Yep. There it is. We got him.
Thank you.
Way to go, kid.
He just kept coming. I was surprised.
Would you look at that? Good job.
Thank you.
Nice work. You worked hard for him. Sure. Look at that.
Oh my gosh. This thing is incredible. It's beautiful.
Aren't they?
Wow. Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you.
This is awesome. Finally broke the curse.
You broke the curse.
Yes.
The antelope's down. You don't
Yes.
have to. Yes. Perfect. Awesome.
So where is he?
He's out in the truck.
All right,
Huh?
It's a little windy out, you think?
A little windy. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Mama.
Oh, you want like a European melon, or what do you want?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. What do you want? What do you want?
European?
It's your first antelope, so you decide.
European.
Okay.
Well, I just got the news that I have a package in.
Hey, what'd you get?
I got a package. It's a taxidermy package. I have a feeling I know what it is. I'm pretty sure it is my antelope head.
Already?
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have cut that in half. There she is. Got foam in the skull.
That's pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
All cleaned up.
It's perfect. That is a successful hunt right there. That's what I like to say.
Wow, what an incredible week, huh?
Absolutely.
I mean, all four of us, Vicki, Case, you and myself.
Congratulations,
Thank
by
you,
the way.
buddy.
Yeah.
And your hunt was out of this world. I mean, to have an antelope, you guys are, there's no blind, there's nothing.
Yes, at 8 yards. Just kept coming.
I mean, Scott, Angie, and
Kinley, of course.
Kinley rocked it with RJ. I'm telling you what an incredible hunt. And I mean, we can't thank you guys enough. Table Mountain Outfitters, just because, you know, year in, year out, you guys you make so many memories for so many hunters. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys very much.
You know, and I mean, well, like we said, this week was more about RJ and myself. We got rid of that C team.
Yeah.
And RJ wanted to close the show,
Yes,
like
of
so.
course. Well,
So we're gonna
my time.
leave it to him. Here it goes. RJ's big close.
We'll see you guys next week. Same time,
Same channel
right here
on the Archer's Choice. Wow, you nailed it! Woo! Woo! Guess what? Man,
So
that
am I,
that
like-
nut don't fall far from the tree, does it?